Alright guys, we have our roadmap update, and so not a lot is happening here, but some interesting new items on the roadmap, so we're going to talk about it in today's video. And the first of the changes that we can see on the roadmap is the RSI Scorpius and Taurus, which has been confirmed. It is right here in the 3.18 column, and it's basically building, implementing, and balancing RSI's EMP and Quantum Jammer equipped fighter. There's going to be a lot of balancing involved, I believe. The Scorpius enters as a game-ready vehicle for Star Citizen 3.18. It's not in the PTU right now, but I guess that it should be on, maybe they're going to be talking about it inside Star Citizen, or it should be at least on the website very soon. Next, we have a couple of other items as well, and these are on the progress tracker. We've got some salvage contracts that are here in the roadmap for Star Citizen 3.19, so that's in the gameplay right here. That's the addition of contract players can buy in order to find derelict ships to salvage. Now, if we look at this here in the progress tracker of salvage contracts, so these are actually being worked on right now. No, they're not even being worked on right now, and work is going to continue until September, which is very interesting, guys. This is going to show us, when 3.19 could be released, because it says that it's going to be released for 3.19, but work is scheduled to finish in September. So are we going to get first a tier 0 in 3.19, and then we're going to have more work? Perhaps that is what the roadmap is showing us here. The next item that we are having here are Duster faction outfits. Now, the Dusters are one of the criminal gangs in the Stanton system, rival to the Ninetales. And so the Dusters are going to be getting their own outfits, which makes sense, because since the Ninetales have their own outfits here. This is work that has started very early this year in January and should be finished by March. So perhaps we could be able to see that. Probably not in 3.18, because at this point the features are pretty much set and done, but perhaps for 3.19 as well. Next, after that, we are going to see master modes. So we don't really have much clues about when master modes are going to be done here. Seems like on the progress tracker there was some work done last year from January until the end of September, and then when we look at the progress tracker, it's all empty here. So it's very interesting. They're showing us work done on master modes in the progress tracker, but nothing is happening right now. So has it been shelved? I guess that maybe we'll figure it out in a future monthly report. Finally, persistent Habs are also making their way in the progress tracker as well. Persistent Habs is basically Habs that players will be able to own. These are basically going to be our own houses in the verse. And work has been happening here for quite some time. As you can see, it started in October 2021. So they've been working on well over a year on Persistent Habs, 99 weeks. And it seems like work is scheduled to be finishing by the month of August of this year. So looks like we're not really by the end of the tunnel, but it looks like we're getting close, and that's something that we're going to be seeing this year. I don't think that Persistent Habs do need server meshing, more like full persistence instead. And these are probably going to be some basic version of Habs where we'll be able to just have our own items inside. I don't think we'll be able to change the furnitures or decoration, but maybe we'll have our fish tank that Chris Roberts likes so much, or we'll be able to put some of our memorabilia inside as well, so that maybe we can invite other players inside, do some deals, or show some of our stuff here that other players may contemplate and admire from our past adventures, I suppose, right? But maybe it's just going to be some place that we can call home in the verse. We saw some of their early concepts for future player housing, but they're not necessarily going to be Habs in the future. There's probably housing is going to be far more flecha than these Habs here. These Habs are probably going to be the first, tier 0, like the Habs that we have in the verse right now, but just ours. Anyway, that is all for the roadmap update. A tiny little one here, but still give us some interesting ideas about the direction that the developers are going into later this year. Anyway, guys, that is all for this video. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what kind of Habs do you think we're going to have this year, if we are going to get them this year, of course. just regular houses or just the Habs that we have right now. What's going to be the scale of that? Well, subscribe to the channel and answer the question to be in for a chance to win one of our prizes that we have this month. And this month it is a Centurion, very useful for future ground operations, that the ones that we are going to be doing today on live stream. Also, if you support on Patreon or YouTube via the YouTube Joe membership program, or also via our video sharing contest on Discord, well, we have another giveaway there. It's a Freelancer Max. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and shout out to Zero Crusher, Wolfpack Pug, Dr. Fobin, and also Deplorable Infidel. I've been Erad, and I'll see you guys later.